Assalamualaikum. Hi kids. So today in this video I'm going to show you how to simplify fractions. Okey, ataupun hari ini teacher akan tunjukkan bagaimana cara untuk mendapatkan pecahan yang termudah. Okay, why do we need to simplify fractions? Okay, this is something that we need to do at the end of most of the fraction problem. Okay, but bear in mind that the value of the number that we have simplified is not changed. Okay, it is still equivalent to the fraction that is given earlier. Okay, this is just a step taken to get the simplest form of the fraction. Okay, so these are the three simple steps in simplifying the fractions ataupun mencari pecahan termudah. So the number one, you have to think and list of all the factors that we have for the numerator and the denominator. Number two, once you have listed all the factors for the top and the bottom numbers, we have to find the greatest common factor for both. Okay, and number three, we have to divide numerator and denominator by the greatest common factors that we have identified. Okay, and this trap is something that you don't have really to work out. Once you can complete this automatically by having lots and lots of practices. Okay, so let's jump to number one. Okay, so we have 8 and 12. 8 over 12. So first, let's start with number 8. So what are the factors for number 8? So factors are all numbers that can be multiplied to get 8. So we have 1 and 8. The number itself as the factor. Okay, and then I leave some space in the middle in case we have more factors to go in. So other than 1 and 8, we also have 2 and 4. 2 times 4 is 8. So now let's look at for number 12. So we have 1 and we have 12. We also have 2 and 6, as well as 3 and 4. So look at the common factor. So we have 1, we have 2, and we have 4. So which one is the greatest common factor? Greatest means the highest common factor. So we have 4 as the GCF, or the greatest common factor. So 8 and 12 have to be divided by number 4. So 8 divided by 4, 12 divided by 4. So we got 2 over 3. Or we call it 2/3. Okay, so let's proceed with number 2. So we have 3 and 21. But before I start with number 2, there is a misconceptions or thought that all odd numbers is automatically the simplest form of the fraction, which is not true. So as you can see, 3 and 21. 3 is the factor for 21. So this fraction can still be simplified. So let's start with 3. So we have 1 and 3 for number 3. And we have 1 and 21 for 21. And we also have 3 and 7 for 21. So look at the common factor. We have 1 and 3. Now you have to select the greatest common factor. So we got here 3 is the greatest common factor. So 3 have to be divided by 3. 21 also have to be divided by 3. So we got 1 over 7. Okay, look at number 3. So we have 10 over 30. Okay, as we know, in fraction, the numbers that end with 0 can be divided with 10. So 10 is actually the greatest common factor for 10 and 30. So this is divided by 10, 30 also divided by 10. So we got 1 over 3 or 1/3. Okay, now look at number 4. We have 15 over 40. So all numbers that end with 5 can be divided with 5, while all the numbers that end with 0 can be divided with 5 and 10. So the common factor here is 5. So now 15 has to be divided with 5. 40 also has to be divided with 5. So we got 3 over 8. So this is the answer for number 4. 3 over 8. 1/3 for number 3. 1 over 7 for number 2. And we got 2/3 for number 1. So how to assure that these are the simplest form of the fractions given? So, okay, look at the numerator and the denominator. When you have only number 1 as the common factor for both numbers, meaning that you have already reached the simplest form of the fractions given to you. Okay, I think that's all for today. I hope this could help you in simplifying the fractions. Thank you. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.